So basically it was a super ridiculously kind of long day, and it is day 1 of 6. I'm gonna take you along tomorrow and just kind of show you what I'm about to get myself into. This is a day in the life for a dog walker slash pet sitter. You know what? Much better. Oh. So it's the morning of the next day. It is a little after 6 a.m. I am about to rollerblade at 6 o'clock in the morning to go take out some puppies. So that's gonna be where we get started at today. There is a lot to do. It's gonna be, let's see. Hey. So, because I've got a lot going on for the next 6 days, I went ahead and wrote my schedules down. Today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today I only have 8 visits. So we're looking at a lot of off-leash play today, basically. Hopefully. We got some labs, a Great Pyrenees mix, a Aussie, Pit Bull, my sweet boy. For those of you who don't know, Yeti is my English bulldog, and he is also not a morning dog, so this is a rare special appearance. He's doing it for the tube. Okay, let's get on those rollerblades and get to the first appointment. I think I'll just go ahead and meet you there. So for anybody who's been watching and listening, I'm a dog walker and pet sitter. What the pet sitting part looks like is different than what the dog walking part looks like. The pet sitting part includes overnight care and drop-in visits. Today is a 15-hour workday because our first visit is starting at 6:30 a.m. and our last visit is ending at 9:30 p.m. So one good thing is knowing your breed. So I've got a lab, Great Pyrenees mix. Now labs are energetic, but Great Pyrenees are actually nocturnal. So during the day, they don't have as much energy. So when you mix a lab and a Pyrenees, it's kind of great. You get the cool hair, you get the weird back dew claws, you get the like head nudges and the pet me, but you also get like some really sweet boy looks. And then we got a mini Australian Shepherd. And to anybody that owns a mini Australian Shepherd, more power to you. Yeah, because that's a lot of energy. Sit. Why so sweet? Oh, I got the breakfast burp in my face. That's why so sweet. So speaking of breakfast burps, you'll see that those two bowls were very different. They're different for different reasons. There's actually a lot that can be done with your dog through the type of bowl that they can eat. They can develop acne if they're eating out of the wrong type of material. They can eat too fast, which isn't good for their tummies or any other part of them. But also a benefit of a slow feeder is kind of like a brain teaser. So if you have a hyperactive pup, it's a way that kind of makes even mealtime something where they have to use their brain, and it actually will tire them at the same time that they get to eat. So it's a nice added bonus if you have a dog that has super high energy and you don't have all the time you wish to give to them, or you just want to give them an extra special added bonus. Buy them a slow feeder and try feeding them out of that, and make dinner even an experience to stretch your brain, learn, and burn some energy. All while eating some calories. Okay, I want to burn some energy and eat the calories at the same time. So is Riggs. This is such a handsome face. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, that made you jelly. It's okay. And then the other feeder is also really good. Of course, if you have a larger dog, it's not super great for them to have to bend down and eat from like this position all the time. So being able to like lift up their head a little bit, open back up their esophagus is going to be amazing for your taller dogs to eat from a higher standing bowl. They also have some that instead of eating out of it straight up like that are tilted, and that can also make it easier for dogs with like shorter snouts. So there's actually so much in every level of pet care that has the ability for people to learn and improve their lifestyle with their dog, and actually each dog, because look, these two dogs are in the same household with the same lifestyle overall, but eat from entirely different bowls because their personalities within themselves require different things. Food for thought. I'm riding my rollerblades to work, well, for this client's house. So something that's important to note is because entering and exiting places with dogs is so important to keep the peace, I take off my skates outside of the house and put on shoes before entering the house. And then when leaving the house, I also carry my skates outside and then I put them on outside. That way I'm not on rollerblades at a door where dogs are. Hello. Go ahead. Cutie patootie. Cutie patootie. Out on my next walk with my little cutie patootie. I walk my dogs on a short leash. The leash that I walk with is like 2 feet long. I do think you could go as long as 3 feet, but those are the length of leashes that I recommend most because you are able to have the most communication on leash with your dog at that length. But imagine trying to walk next to somebody at like 6 feet apart and have a conversation. It's not so fun. But when you're walking next to somebody 2 feet apart, you feel like you can actually talk to them. So it's the same thing when you're taking care of dogs and when you're walking on leash. I noticed that after about that third foot, you seem to lose communication. And subtle movements like this or that, the dog can't hear that when the leash is super long, because that movement doesn't reach the end of the leash, which is a problem, especially if you're a dog walker trying to take on a new client or trying to walk packs of animals. You want them to be able to hear you, and you want them to be able to know what you're trying to say so you can move efficiently, and so that way your dog trusts you as a good leader and person to listen to while you guys are out on walks together. Some time has passed. You're right. Some time has passed. Who else eats their avocado like this? So let's talk scheduling over lunch. With drop-in visits, I mean, even with dog walking, you're almost gonna be doing more driving than you are gonna be doing your actual pet care. So of course, when you are first starting out, definitely be intentional with the business that you take. Think about the zone that you wanna have and what is your comfortable radius. The farther the miles, the longer it takes to get there. So once it starts to get too much over a 30-minute visit, when it takes longer than 30 minutes to get to the 30-minute visit, I mean, even if it took 30 minutes to get to a 30-minute visit, you have to drive there and back, which would be an hour of driving to do a half-hour visit. I know what my days look like for at least 5-week intervals, which allows me to schedule out my overnights. My overnights get deposits to book their spot because those are places that I am going to be located at. So that comes next, because that radius thing changes when you stay at your house versus how long it takes you to get to your walks when you're staying at a client's house, which is also why you want all your clients to be relatively close. It's not just for you, it's because when you are at these other clients' house, if you have nothing going on, you don't want to say no to somebody else just because now you're over here and they're far, when regularly they're right next to you. Plus, how do you explain that to your clients? It's messy, sis. We don't want to do messy. We want to run a good, structured dog business. Just be open and honest with all of your clients all the time. Honest in the sense that I can help you and this is how I can help you. And then they know what they're receiving, and then if that's something that they like and if that's something that they don't like, and where can you meet in the middle if that is a thing that exists. Yeah, that's my messy lunch break talk. I'm trying to be informative. I hope I'm providing value. But we also need a little bit of me time. This is technically my break right now. Have fun. Have a great day. Goodbye. I'll see you next week. Okay. Love you. Subscribe. Okay, bye.